She a baddie, she showing her panties.
Nancy makes me dancing.
She a baddie, she showing her panties.
Can't help but shake my panties.
She a baddie, she showing her panties.
Nancy makes me dancing.
She shake it like jelly.
Can't help but shake my panties. The turtle's name was Yancy.
Yancy.
Yancy. The turtle's name was Yancy. Yancy makes me dancing. Can't help but shake my panties.
Not fucking yours. And she tried to tell you that before.
She shake it like jelly.
I don't have a big belly.
Off the juice, acting loose.
I got some thinking to do.
Yancy makes me dancing.
Fuck!
The turtle's name was Yancy.
Yancy.
Yancy. The turtle's name was Yancy.
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 She a baddie, she showing her panties.
Yancy makes me dancing.
She a baddie, she showing her panties.
Can't help but shake my panties.
She a baddie, she showing her panties.
Yancy makes me dancing.
She shake it like jelly.
Can't help but shake my panties.
I'm out of town, thugging with my round, my coochie pink.
Stop putting me down!
I can't say his name, cause he be cheating. I love you, baby. Yeah.
You like the cheaters?
Where the niggas come looking for the hoes.
I just sat down here and put some crap on my toes.
My son need a new peppy.
Stuff they did drink now. It's called Natty Daddy.
I'm out here in Miami,
The turtle's name was Yancy.
looking for the hoochie daddy.
How did the doctor see you in your panties?
You don't appreciate nothing. Well, I do too. Why do you think I like fucking country? You know why? Because they don't fucking call people bitch. They don't put people down. Your bitch ass fucking songs suck.
Everyone, welcome to where the N-words come looking for the hoes. MoNEWgroes.
You'll get it. You'll get it one of these times.
MoNEWgroes. And guys, I would love to start off with an introduction. You know, we kind of go through a little thing. But before we started, we're a few minutes late because Slothcat said he's in pain because he got bit by a cat. So I'm going to tell you guys we're going to pick up where we left off last time with Cas3y and Lorne. We're going to pick one called 60. We're continuing to talk about the assessment. But before we do any of that, Slothcat, please tell us this story of you being bit by a cat.
Well, you see, the other day, which was yesterday, okay, I was having a good day. You feels me?
Mm-hmm.
But then this cat bit me. Now, we're not talking a regular bite here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we talking like a for real, like the fangs went into my hand. You got to understand. I saw my bone in there,
Mm-hmm.
and I just saw inside of my hand, you know, and this is my good hand, okay?
Okay, hold on.
You know,
I have a couple questions. Where were you where there was just a cat that could bite you? What were you doing?
I was just, you know, brushing the cat's hair, you know. I was being a good Samaritan, you know.
I have a follow-up question. How big was this cat?
Yeah.
Hey, this is we not talking man coon, but a little bit under that.
Well, first of all,
You know what I'm saying?
we don't say the word coon during MoNEWgroes. That is in the contract. So let me go ahead and do one of these. So you were just petting some random cat, and then the random cat bit the shit out of your hand, and now you're in pain, and so you won't be doing any animating for another 6 months.
Hey man, if I make it, you know, cat attacks are very vicious and very dangerous. Okay,
that is.
now, if I make it, and my hand heals, yeah, you know,
You'll be right back on the.
I'll
right
be
back on.
right back on. But right now, at this point in time,
No.
we just gonna say it's Piss Hansen fault.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm good. Piss Hansen told you to just pet random cats on the street to be a good Samaritan. All right, so yeah, we're gonna skip the intro today because Slothcat had to tell the story of Mancoon, of Mancoon biting his hand. So now let's just get directly to the call. And reminder, Saturday night, Jesse's World, all new Jesse's World with the 2025 update. Jessie had court today. It did not go well for her. I am desperately trying to get a court transcript because from what I understand, that shit's necessary. So let's get started.
Hello.
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 Hi.
Hello.
Oh, I'm an island boy.
I mean, you can look at this picture and tell that this is these are like leggings, right?
I can, Wes, yes.
I mean, maybe if you got like, 4K resolution or whatnot, Lorne has probably a TV from the 90s.
Yeah, but you would look at that and know that is not like a dress you would have a little girl walking around. That's way too short. You wouldn't have a little girl walking around in something like that.
Yeah, it probably does look weird on his 1970s The Thing TV. Remember in the beginning when he's at the bar, he's just watching that little black and white TV. I imagine
it's a Sony Trinitron. What does that even mean, bro? Did you get it at Circuit City? Just tell me you got it at Circuit City.
just shooting rays directly at Lauren.
I'm an island boy. Okay. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Wonder if something to do with that phone. Maybe that other phone's not working right.
Yeah, I don't think it is, dumbass bitch.
Oh no.
What?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, what's up?
I just didn't understand what you said.
Oh.
When I talk to Ashley tomorrow, I'm going to mention it to her that I want some specific questions put on the polygraph on August 4th.
Can you do that?
I don't know. But that's one way that I can get it in writing. But I got to talk. That's why I want. That's why when I tell you that there's things that I won't say over text, there's a reason why I say that, because I need to talk to only Ashley so that nobody else from probation reads my text.
What? Are you sexting Ashley?
Anybody from probation can read my text.
Won't they know when you say it to her?
They won't know right off the bat.
Can you turn your TV off? Because it sounds like there's someone at your
All right.
trailer.
There is. There's Roscoe, Sadie, me, Minnie.
Okay, yeah.
She doesn't care.
Yep. Isn't she not your probation officer anymore, though?
She still is right now, but they're in transition between her and Mitchell. But
Hey, Slothcat. Jared made a donation and said that the cat bit you for not paying for popcorn. Did someone have a protection? Was there a Mancoon protection cat at a popcorn booth?
It was, well, first of all, it was a little bit under a Mancoon. Okay, it wasn't.
I don't even know what a Mancoon. You said Mancoon. What is a Mancoon?
That's
it just.
Yeah,
I mean, I know what it sounds like. I would like you to explain it to the. I'd like you to explain it to the people listening.
Is a very big, sometimes black feline. Okay,
and it's called a Mancoon.
A Mancoon. You know what I'm saying? It's a very ancient. It's a very ancient language word.
So, all right. Long story short, Jared, you're incorrect. It was a Mancoon.
Well, he might have been selling popcorn, but never really got there.
It was just some Mancoon walking around. Walking around biting people.
Ashley's the one that I can still call right now. She's still my probation officer right now.
Yeah, he didn't say Maine Coon. He said man.
I mean, won't the guy administering the test know the questions already too?
Well, I don't know. But if probation tells them that they want those specific questions on the test,
then he'll have to put him on the test because it's something that probation be requesting.
Yeah, but you can't have surprise questions on a polygraph.
Yeah, that's not how it works. It's not a pop quiz.
You can't have surprise questions on a polygraph. It's not like a pop quiz
Oh,
for
nice.
the guy.
Thank you, Casey.
Yeah, no, it's not a pop quiz for the guy. If probation tells them that they want these specific questions on the polygraph, then he'll have to ask them. Because it'd be
Well, so what questions?
You know what Lorne really could have done that would have fucked this guy up, right? Lorne goes in for his polygraph, but brings his own polygrapher to give that dude a polygraph. So he asked Lorne a question, and then that dude asked that dude a question to make sure that he's going to mark down the question right that Lorne just answered. That's 4D chess.
I dug this out of the estate sale. It runs on gas. It's 100 years old.
It would be requested by probation. The one about the 9-year-old girl, and the other one there.
Yeah, he was Michelle Tanner's friend.
The one about searching for media involving minors for sexual stimulation.
Well, that's the question you failed, and the answer was the media you were looking at was the 9-year-old girl on the television. That's the media.
But that's that question. Why did you get it listed twice?
Because that's how fucked up it is.
Where is it listed twice?
Well, it says right here, searching for media involving minors for sexual stimulation. And
That's all one question.
he acknowledged having sexual fantasies about a 9-year-old girl who was on TV and sings the national anthem wearing a short dress.
Yeah, that was your answer when you failed, because you failed the question, have you seen media about, underage girls or something? What was the question again?
It was Mr. Armstrong failed the polygraph test about accessing the internet to searching for media involving minors for sexual stimulation.
Yeah, that's searching for media. You found a video of a 9-year-old girl on the television. That was your explanation.
No, it says Mr. Armstrong failed the polygraph test about accessing the internet, searching for media involving minors for sexual stimulation.
Right.
Another thing he said.
You understand how that's two separate things, right? Accessing the internet, media, and the other thing. It's all in one question.
But regardless of the whole thing, I never went to search for media involving minors for any sexual stimulation.
Okay, you're taking it like very, very literally, like you are searching like a scavenger hunt. But they said they're asking if you saw any sort of media, whether that be you Googled it, you saw it on the TV, or anything else, and you were aroused by it.
No, that didn't happen either.
Well, then why did you say it did?
Why did I say it did? I'm not understanding something, apparently.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Well, that's clear.
When they say media, I automatically think
he doesn't understand what the word media means. Someone pointed it out, because I did forget about this part when we watched it last time, that he did know about the results of that assessment, because he had written the person back, or written his lawyer all pissed off about it. Remember that? I'm sure it comes up later here or something, but he did know about it. He did know what it said. He'd been upset about it already. So why would he send it and then act surprised about what it said?
Do you want hold on? Is this supposed to be my joke answer or the real answer?
I would like
I got
to.
my cards. I got my cards mixed up.
Just once, I would love for you to just answer something straight.
All right, hold on. Okay, this card says no, that's not the right one. Shit. Come back to me, Wet.
I'll come back to you.
Yeah.
We'll put a pin in that.
No, the internet.
Also,
News.
Now you.
Yeah,
no, I have a separate thought. But it's like when you travel to another country or something and they ask you a blanket statement, have you gotten any tattoo shots, yada, yada, yada. They ask you 13 things in one sentence. If you answer yes to just one of those, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter, they could ask you 4 different things in one question because they all kind of fall under one category.
Yeah.
And he's totally missing that. But yeah, that was my straight answer.
And the little girl could count as media and it could count as something else. It doesn't matter, right? He's trying to get so specific with it. Bitch, this is stuff from your head. You failed this.
Well,
they didn't fail this.
She probably sings better than him, and he's just trying to get that spot.
See, I don't know if she sings. She's just walking around with the flag while someone else is singing. You understand how that works, right? This isn't 9-year-old Taylor Swift singing the national anthem for the Cornville News.
Well, there you go. Lorne could do 2 jobs in one.
You think Lorne should sing the national anthem?
And carry the flag through the field.
Live every day.
But Lorne does have a point.
What's the point?
He didn't go searching for the media. That kid just popped up. It's like the kid in the chat room. He didn't go looking. You don't go looking for these kids. They just keep popping up.
He said hello to her because no one else was talking to the 9-year-old in the chat. He could always just not watch that portion of the news. It's either going to be they don't just pop up with you. You're not watching the news and all of a sudden they rickroll you with the national anthem coming up after this, and then the national anthem just starts playing. They're like, "Gotcha, bitch, gotcha." So you could just avoid that part, and then you would sleep more peacefully.
Social media.
well, the news. You just said the news. Wasn't that
yeah.
video on the news?
No, that video was right before the news. It comes on right before the news.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You know what I mean, Lorne. It's on the TV.
It's on the TV, yes.
Media. That's what the media is. Television. Any form of media.
But I don't go searching for it. I never have.
Okay, you're not searching for it, but you saw it on TV and was aroused by it.
But I was never aroused by it.
You had to have been. How else would you have failed the question? Deep down, you must know the answer to these things because you failed it. Because you failed the question and then you...
That's what I'm not understanding is how can I fail that question if I was never aroused by it? I was pissed off by it.
You had to have been aroused by it. Somewhere in your deep down subconscious, you were aroused by it. You got a boner. You said you fantasized about it.
No, I didn't get a boner.
And it would piss, it would piss him off, especially knowing that he's going to have a lie detector test and have to answer to that. Right? Like, is it any different than if an addict goes and gets a hit and then maybe gets upset afterwards because they know that they might get tested soon and they're going to fail. So like, yeah, he's an addict. He's addicted to images of children and his fantasies about children. So seeing this pissed him off because he automatically knows now I'm going to fail that fucking test. I'm never going to get out of rape class. I'm never going to graduate.
I know what aroused means. No, I was not aroused.
Then why do they say that you said you were?
I don't know. But you look at everything that he said on all the other ones. He said the same thing that I was sexually stimulated, basically by everything I did. Anything I mentioned, sexually aroused, sexually stimulated.
Well, what else did they say you mentioned?
On everything that he put on there.
The only thing you mentioned was like what though? Because I only see where you mentioned the high school girls and the 9-year-old. What else did he say made you aroused?
I'm going back to the page again here.
Page.
Okay, well you should find it and know what you're talking about before you say something. And the girl from Little House on the Prairie.
Study
He
for
said
your
that as
polygraph,
well.
Lorne.
Yeah,
Okay, and I never said that I was roused by that.
roused.
What does it say on there
Roused hour.
about the Little House on the Prairie girl?
He acknowledged watching Little House on the Prairie and masturbating to Mary. He did not indicate what age she was at the time.
There you go.
Yeah, okay. It wasn't the age that she was on Little House on the Prairie. I had seen her in an adult show.
What show?
I don't remember the name of it. Years ago that I saw her. I remember that I had a crush on her when I was younger.
But what was happening in the show?
I don't know. All I remember was she didn't look much, hardly anything like what she did in Little House on the Prairie anymore, and she had short hair. And I remember she was a reporter or something.
Guys, we got a donation from generic Puerto Rican male, and I think he wants Slothcat to read this one. Do it in your Puerto Rican voice.
Screw that. That's all.
What?
Screw a Lord. Screw a Lord.
Wow.
That's all.
Wow. So first of all, that was a shin voice, and second of all, very offensive. Very offensive.
Oh, really? Like your Latino
I don't
vampire?
even. Well, first of all, it's non-racist Latino vampire, and the very first two words are non-racist. So how could it be offensive?
That's how I keep getting away with it.
Yeah, right. It's like looking around before you tell a racist joke.
You got to do that.
Good. Thank you, generic Puerto Rican Melon. And Case, are you still in the chat? I think Case might be coming on. Jesse's World this Saturday to talk about his big day in court with Jesse and how ridiculous that all was. So make sure you are here for that. And Slothcat, you should apologize to generic Puerto Rican.
Generic. Did I apologize? No. He's not even he's not even a whole Puerto Rican. He's a generic one.
Wow. What did that man coon do to you?
Seems like she was a reporter or something like that. But I remember her standing there talking to somebody else, and when they showed the list of the actresses, that's when I noticed their name, and the actors, and I noticed their name, and that's when I paid attention to them.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a show or a movie?
It was one of them Lifetime movies. I guess it was a Lifetime movie, or similar to a Lifetime movie.
So then why didn't you say that you jerked off to a girl on the TV? Why did you mention Little House on the Prairie?
Because I remembered that I used to have a crush on her when I was a kid. When I used to watch Little House on the Prairie.
Well, then how come you just didn't say I masturbated to an actress I saw on TV?
Because she was.
I don't know, because I was just spurting out stuff.
No, don't say spurting. Don't say that.
Didn't have any reason behind it. I just remembered I had a crush on her.
There's a reason you mentioned these things to them, Lorne. You didn't just blurt things out. That makes no sense. Like, why did the 9-year-old girl even be brought up in the first place? What was the question he asked you after you took the polygraph that made you mention the 9-year-old girl on TV?
Let me see. Let me think.
Because I'm assuming they wanted some sort of explanation as to why you failed that question.
No, we were talking about stuff, and he asked me if there was anything that I wanted to talk about.
So George Glass actually sent me this. This is the Playboy cover with the Waltons girl there. Judy Norton Taylor. I think this was the one magazine that they had in the house. So there you go. Wearing the same outfit that Slothcat was when he got bit by a mancoon.
No, see, if I had on my onesie, that would have never happened. That was the first mistake. that I
Especially the
made.
assless onesie. Yeah, no, you always are more careful when you're wearing that.
With me, and I said, yeah. I said, there's a thing on TV before the news at 5 o'clock every morning that bothers me. That, and actually, I think I mentioned it to Sean in class too.
So they asked you just an open-ended, is there anything bothering you? And instead of answering, yeah, my brother's drinking or something like that, you went to a very specific.
I list off things that bother me.
One of them was a 9-year-old on the news.
He asked me about everything. He basically asked me if anything's bothering me before I take the test, and then after I take the test.
Isn't it what they ask you? And I'm sorry to pause you. Isn't it what they ask you? Like, is there any reason that you might fail this test today? Is there anything that I might ask you that would make you fail? I've seen them do that in interrogation videos, right? When they're going to question someone about their missing spouse or something, they'll ask them, is there anything that they could ask them that might trip them up? And it's just a way to get them to talk about shit that they know they're going to fail on.
Yeah, like, is there any reason you might have any scratches on your hands, or and they're like,
yeah,
oh, well, actually,
man, Coon, I was petting his head, and he was like, "Yo, don't stop petting me, motherfucker!" Bit my hand. I'm like, "Yo, Coon." Anyway,
I mean, depending on the jurisdiction, that might get you out of it. That might work. They're like, God damn it, he's still on the loose.
Hey man, he bit me twice.
But I don't.
A double bite.
How did he bite you twice? You started petting him again?
You know how fast cats are? They're very fast. Okay?
Faster than a sloth.
He did like a pack, just too quick. Hey man.
All right.
I'm changing my name. No more cat will be in my name.
Mr. Mancoon.
Something else.
Someone
I'll just be Mr. Mancoon, yeah.
That commercial bothered me.
I'm just gonna call you Sloth.
I told him off.
He asked you the question before or after you failed the polygraph?
He asked me before if there's anything that I want to talk about, or anything bothering me, or anything that would be relevant to the test that I think would bother me, or that that is bothering me, or would be relevant to the test.
How would that affect the test though? Because the question was, have you seen any sexual media or something like that?
Somehow it's relevant to them. They want to know what's in your head.
Yeah.
Well, how is a 9-year-old girl relevant to a failed test about jerking off to minors?
Well, I'm a pedophile. That's kind of goes in that.
Because it bothered me seeing that on there.
Oh my god.
Minnie, what the fuck are you doing? It bothered me seeing that on there with her wearing the short dress, because of all the predators that are in the world, she's a victim and a target. So that bothered me.
It makes no sense to mention it. I saw the video.
Listen, I can't.
And especially, Lord, because you are a predator. Why would you mention that?
Because it's something that bothers me.
That makes no sense. So, and even if that was the thing, if they sat you down and you're just supposed to just go, as he put it, spurt about anything that's bothering you, and the one thing you talk about is a 9-year-old on the news that you think predators are masturbating to, while you are a predator who got caught on TV trying to have sex with a child, what are they going to think? The one thing in the world bothering you is that you can't masturbate to this child because you were caught in 480p, right? Like it just doesn't make any sense. So no matter how he tells his story, as soon as he said that, they might as well just went ahead and turn off the machine. Lorne, there's no need to do the lie detector test.
They should have made him finish a single line of the national anthem to see if he was actually listening or just focusing too much on the girl.
Go ahead, sing it for us. They have like a little pitch machine. You were gonna sing it perfectly, or it's back to prison for you.
I can't tell you to a T exactly what what was said because, it was how long ago? Well over a year ago.
That was a long time.
Well, this thing says it was in March of this year.
You're talking about the date of the psych evaluation. Okay, well, the
Yeah.
date of that polygraph was back then.
The date of the
evaluation
polygraph's
was
irrelevant
this year.
because you failed it and then admitted to looking at the 9-year-old. I don't care if it was 15 years ago, 50 years ago, or yesterday.
So we're gonna those questions are gonna come up on there. I'm gonna find a way to see if I can find a way to get Ashley to have him ask that specific question. If I ever stated that I get aroused by a 9-year-old on TV.
Well, why would they
Or
make
any 9-year-old.
I kind of wish
Why
they
would
did
they
ask
make-
it again. And then it's just like the Simpsons episode where they're like, okay, Mr. Simpson, let's just start simple. Is your name Homer? And he's like, yes. And the entire thing explodes.
He's just fighting this so hard.
And he would still fail it. That's the thing, is he's so confident, but I guarantee if they were to ask him the exact same question, he would get all tense and nervous and sweaty and just fail it again.
And he'll just say it's because of or he had coffee that morning, or he didn't have coffee that morning, or his coffee was too strong that morning. I don't even like
This
kids.
is important, Casey, because the fact that him putting stuff on there that I never said, and then me going down and doing a psych evaluation, it makes it false. She goes by what he puts on there.
I'm asking
like
you
she goes
what?
She goes by what Sean puts on there too.
Okay, great.
You notice?
Why
you
would-
notice she could go by anything I put on there.
The
Why?
liar. The liar.
Would they make any of it up? What do they have to gain? Other than losing their job, what would be the purpose of lying about all of this? All of them. All those
That's
people
what I
you
would like to
mentioned,
know.
every one of them lied?
That's what I would like to know. What do they have to gain?
Why would they make any of it up?
We got a donation here from Nope Noperson, who says, great value TLI, I believe that's you, should be glad
I love
Sloth
it.
is here to carry the show. So what do you think of that?
You're talking a great value, TLI.
I'm talking to you. Yeah, you're the shitty one that they said it would be nothing without Sloth carrying the show.
Oh,
Sorry, guys. It's Mr. Mancoon. Let's be respectful. Show the man some respect.
I enjoy that.
See, that's all we needed to hear. We just want the hits, none of the new
I
shit.
love it.
I didn't go to the Journey show to hear shit from their new album. I just want to hear Separate Ways, and then I'm leaving. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. You're white.
Oh yeah, dude. I was probably at the show.
I had on a jean jacket. Of course, I was there. All right. So we're moving on to call 61.
What do they have to gain? Other than losing their job, what would be the purpose of lying about all of this? All of them. All those
That's
people
what I
you
would like to
mentioned,
know.
every one of them lied?
That's what I would like to know. What do they have to gain? What did they have to gain from putting that on there? Not a damn thing.
Well, and they acknowledge that you're a known liar. So they have to go by what you
By
say
what
and what
Sean
they say.
By what Sean says?
Well, if you just told the truth, they wouldn't need to take anyone else's opinion.
I've told the truth the whole time.
They say on there that you're a known liar.
Of course they say that. I'm a known liar, and they know me better than I know me.
You've
I know
admitted
it's
that you lied to
more
them.
Yes, I have some. Because I didn't trust
You said
them.
you lied because you didn't trust them.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's how you gain trust, by lying to people.
I've never lied to Ashley. I've never lied to Julie.
She's hot. She's hot.
You'll never find me lying to you again.
And, I mean, a licensed psychologist came to that conclusion after they spoke with you.
Yeah, after she spoke with me. So it doesn't matter what test she gives me, she's still going to go by what the polygrapher says and what Sean says.
And what you said.
No, she doesn't go by anything I said.
She takes all of it into consideration when doing a psychological evaluation of you.
That's what she says.
Yeah. And they know me better than I know me. That's what they're telling me.
Well, you're the one who said this was some smoking gun to get you off probation.
Yeah, well, I thought it was for me to realize that.
So you read it?
Yeah, that it was me, my self-description.
Yeah.
So I realized that.
Oh, Slothcat. Guess what I
It really
found?
sucks having somebody else.
What?
Hold on, because I had lost it, but here it is. Hold on.
She was raped.
Paying people money.
She was raped. I love it. I'm West Boston. I love rapes.
Guys, that wasn't me saying that. Just so we're clear, that was Jesse doing an impersonation. Do you remember? Do you remember that?
No. That's a classic right there.
Make that your alarm one morning.
You know you better than you know yourself.
Well, that's what a psychologist does, Lorne. You say all the time that you're confused while you do things. You don't know why you've done certain things. It's that person's job to figure it out for you because you don't know yourself.
No, it's the counselor's job to help me figure it out. Not the psychologist's job.
Okay. Or someone who's a trained professional psychologist.
When I'm being told it's not the polygrapher's job either.
You keep mentioning the polygrapher. I'm talking about the person who did the psychological evaluation.
Yeah, I'm saying that because she's going by what they say, what they're saying. She didn't say anything different than what they said. Anything that I said was irrelevant.
So what did you say when you talked to her? What kind of questions did the person ask?
I don't know. There was a lot of questions.
Like what?
There was a whole screen of things where I don't remember now. There was a whole screen of questions where she had me answer like 50 questions on one screen. Then she pulled up another screen. I had to answer 50 of those questions.
If you don't remember the questions, then how do you know she's not taking what you said into consideration?
Because she's a bitch.
You don't even remember what was asked.
When I was reading the questions, I knew what was asked, and I answered the questions. I didn't memorize them all. I didn't memorize any of them. I just answered the questions that was asked of me. Then she put up a test with all these different...
So how do you know she didn't take any of your answers into consideration?
You can just tell by looking at her.
It's obvious she didn't.
How do you know?
She's going by what they said, saying that I'm attracted to children.
Well, how do you know she didn't take your answers into consideration?
Because if she had, she wouldn't be saying that I was attracted to children. She pulled them. She gave me this test, Casey. It was like about 100 different.
She gave me this test designed to tell if you're a pedophile. Then, according to her, in this test, I'm a pedophile. So, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like if you gave me more chances to prove that I'm not a pedophile, it would be better for me. I don't know.
They're just saying because of that one time when I showed up at that house, and then these tests, and then all this other stuff, that I'm a pedophile. And I keep telling them I'm not.
It should just be one question. Are you a pedophile?
She's not taking my answers into consideration. Bro, they are. And all of your answers are saying that you're a pedophile.
Is this the same one where he had to like look at pictures of women and be like, I'm more attracted to this than his age group was like
It might be.
60-year-old women?
I think I love a mature woman with like a fanny pack on. Oh yeah, that's what I like. A mall walking woman. Come on,
She looked
Lord.
like Blanche from Golden Girls.
That Blanche was a sexy woman.
People on them. There are pictures of people.
Sexy
that
people.
say so you can point out which ones you're attracted to and which ones you're not.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
None of them that came up that I was attracted to was any kids. And she even put up.
Well, then you answered at least.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh?
Well, it depends. Were you honest in the questions?
Yeah, I was.
Because I doubted that if you thought a 9-year-old girl was attractive, I seriously doubt you would answer that question honestly.
I'm not attracted to them anyway.
I know, but what I'm saying, Lord, let's just say that you were sexually attracted to 9-year-olds. Would you have answered that question honestly on the test?
How can I say that? Because I'm honestly not attracted to them.
I know, I'm saying if you were, would you have said yes or no?
Yes. No.
Yeah, because
When
I
they
had to be
asked you
honest
that.
on it. I had to be honest on it.
Yes, so what are you saying? What would your answer be if they asked you?
No.
So I don't think Lorne is actually attracted to the 9-year-old girl on the news. I think he's more upset about what she represents. You know what I mean? Like, just like I don't think 9 would be an age you'd be looking at. You know, definitely 13 for that area.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think it's the fact that there is a little girl that he believes is being sexualized, and for people like other people.
Well, other people aren't getting in trouble for it, and he did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like in his mind, he had no real victims, but you can put this to him could be like enticing people like him who are in vulnerable positions to where they would want to go and do something to a child. So like that makes him. But I don't really believe that Lorne is attracted to 9-year-olds. Just the idea of like an innocent child. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, I agree. I don't think there's any evidence that would suggest that he is, because I mean there is a lot of evidence that suggests he is attracted to 13-year-olds.
Yes. Yeah. Right. But like, yeah, I don't know about 9.
Yeah, I don't know. But
we also know that girl is 9 because you're just seeing her walk from the back. But like she's a
right.
she's a child. She's clearly a child.
Because I'm not attracted to them.
You don't understand what I'm asking?
He doesn't.
I understand what you're asking.
You were
He does not.
If I were.
attracted to a 9-year-old,
I were.
and they
I
asked
be
you if
honest
you
about
were attracted to a 9-year-old, would you answer yes or no?
If I was attracted to a 9-year-old, I would answer
Yes.
yes.
No, you would not.
Why wouldn't I? I'm there, and I'd be there to have them help me fix a problem.
Why are you honest sometimes and not others if it's something that makes you look bad?
I'm a piece of shit. Hello? Give me a minute.
I don't like looking bad.
Okay.
That took
All
so
right.
long.
I like that. I like that answer.
But I can honestly say that if I was attracted to him, I would answer yes. Because then I know that it would be a problem that would need to be fixed.
So then how come you kept so much information from them before?
Because I didn't trust him.
Yeah, but
Her.
they're there to fix you and help you.
Yeah, her, the psych eval, the psych doctor, I wasn't dishonest with her before either. I was honest with her before because I trusted her the first time. That's not the first time I've seen her.
Yeah, you were honest with her, and then she took it on. Yeah, you were honest with her, and she came to the conclusion in that paperwork. And you don't like what she has to say about you because she sees through your bullshit, and now you think she's a liar too, even though you believed her when you thought that your self-assessment was the whole thing.
Yeah, because I thought she was actually seeing me.
Well, she was.
Yeah.
And she wrote it down, and you just don't like the conclusion she came to
No, I
because
don't.
it shatters your reality.
Shattered my reality. It's somebody telling me that I'm something that I'm not.
But when you thought she was telling you what you wanted to hear, that's when you said she was smart and you believed her.
When I wanted to hear was what the actual truth is. It's not just what I want to hear, it's what the actual truth is. You think maybe probation's having a problem with acknowledging the truth?
They have nothing to gain from lying.
No. They just have an internet full of people that are on their asses writing them shit all the time.
Yeah, we're making them do it.
I mean, you failed the polygraph. I don't even understand how you're arguing
Because
this.
of the people.
Even Chris Hansen is writing to him. Yeah. Tell him how upset about he is about them letting me on the internet.
You failed the polygraph, Lorne.
Yeah, I know.
I don't care about what they're writing or what you think probation is doing to keep you in class. You failed the polygraph with the question about being sexually attracted to girls from ages 10 to 14 and a question about looking at media of children.
Oh, 8 to 14, okay.
I'm going to talk to Ashley and see about getting them questions put back on there.
Yeah, Ashley will figure it out.
What are you wanting them to ask?
I want them to ask if I ever stated that I was sexually attracted to a minor.
Okay.
To a 9-year-old.
Yeah, he had to correct it real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never stated to him that I was.
What about the high schoolers?
The high schoolers, I was honest about that. I was honest with him about it.
About all of them?
And I know that's why I failed it, because I wasn't thinking about it like that. It's the exact same thing I explained to you. I just wasn't thinking about it like that until it was explained to me that, it's the same thing. And after they explained that to me, I didn't do it anymore.
Well, then wouldn't you fail that question if you ever mentioned you were sexually attracted to minors? Because high school girls are minors.
That's true.
And you just said you admitted it to them.
Well, but then what about
but
Molly and...
At the time, I was thinking about girls that was my age when I was that age. So I wasn't...
But you still failed it. But you knew deep down they weren't your age.
Yeah, I failed it because I wasn't thinking about it correctly in the way that I should have been thinking about it.
How come you don't fantasize about your one-night stands or any of the women you...
MoNEWgroes, thank you so much for the super sticker. It's a little... I don't see. Do you see what it is? I don't see any. It just says super sticker.
That's how yeah.
But I imagine it's a little thing dancing. A little man, a little coon man.
Slothcat, look out!
He's hungry.
Like, why did you fantasize about girls from high school?
It was only that time there. That's the only time I did that. I did that.
Oh.
Okay. I think I masturbated to 2 girls that I used to go to school with.
Mm-hmm.
That was all that I did.
So just 2 teenage girls.
It said 5 girls.
Conjoined.
Cornville is a weird place.
You had to think about that.
How come you don't fantasize about your one-night stands or
That's a
any of the
dumb
women
question.
you've had sex with?
You know why?
Like, why did you fantasize about girls from high school?
It was only that time there.
Just that one time.
That's the only time I did that. I did that.
Oh.
I think I masturbated to 2 girls that I used to go to school with. That was all that I did.
Just that one.
It said 5 girls.
It was 5 times.
5 girls. Well, wait.
Sarah, Brandy.
You can try to think of the names. It doesn't
Sarah
matter.
Jr.
The point is, well, it says 5. And the point is, normal men do not think about young girls like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't now.
Oh, okay.
I didn't.
Well, and so you
I didn't
you
think of it in that aspect.
so you masturbated the one time to the thought of all 5 girls
Yeah.
at one time.
I don't think I did it any more than that one time. Each. Probably each.
So you say you did it 5 separate times.
Probably.
Probably.
Oh, bro.
Probably. What do you want me to answer? Yes?
You want the non-gross answer?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember.
You want the non-disturbing
I don't
answer?
remember. I can't tell you. I can't be honest with you about that because I don't know.
It is sad
So
that
you're
like
acting like this shouldn't be a big deal.
it's sad that he never did get pulled over drunk driving, and like we got that body cam footage because he would answer it if the officer was like, did you have any beers tonight? Well, no. Well, I had one, but just 5 that one separate time. 5. Yes, officer, 5.
I was a few sips over.
Yeah.
My blood alcohol level was 0.8947. I was a few sips over the limit. Like, that's not how that works.
Just him trying to answer the questions. It would be just like this, but he wouldn't be able to, but it would be like when they showed up during the Ramona call. Like he'd try to be all like buddy with them.
But he was like really scared during that. So he was really scared during the Ramona call because he's not supposed to, I don't think he was supposed to be drinking then either, was he?
No.
So he was really scared during that, but he was at home. If he got pulled over drunk driving with his record, I don't think he would try and be calm, cool, and I think he would start crying immediately.
Oh, that'd be good too.
Yeah, I mean, that would be ideal. That would be the ideal situation.
I mean,
it was a mistake that I made it was a thinking error that I had.
Thinking about children.
It wasn't something that if I would have been thinking a different way that I would have done.
right. If you were thinking a different way, you wouldn't have done it, but you had a pedophile mind, and you did it.
That's not why I did it.
Law and order, pedophile mind.
Well, it is, though. Because normal adults don't think about people from their high school.
In the criminal justice system.
They don't.
No, normal adults don't do that. Normal ones don't.
Ice-T's still there.
Of course
They
he's
don't
there.
think about what if I would have wound up with this girl from school.
What? Yes, but then that girl would be
That's
an
not
adult
what
now.
that's not what it was. You were thinking sexually about them, not wondering what would happen if you dated her in the future.
I know, but I was.
Well, we'd have to
thinking
court
about
first.
her back then because that's the only thing I remembered that she looked like.
Exactly, and what I'm saying, normal people don't think like that, Lorne.
He's stumped.
Yeah.
Just completely.
How are we gonna get out of this one, Lorne?
They need that pause like Dukes of Hazzard. Well, looks like Lorne's in a pickle. You better sprout some wings. Learn to fly.
Evaluated. I want you, Casey, and you're the only one that I want.
This is not the time to be telling Casey you want her when the discussion is about you wanting 9-year-olds. Not the time.
Yeah. Do you hear soft music right now, Lorne?
First of all, I love you. And that's not a lie. We can hook me up with the machine and I would pass that one with flying colors.
I'm not attracted to anybody else anymore. I don't even look at anybody
Adult
else.
or child.
But you committed the crimes, and the evaluation is part of the consequence. And you keep being evaluated because you keep fucking up, and you don't take treatment seriously. There's a part in there where she mentions, she asks you to think of something that you learned from class, and she said you couldn't think of anything at all.
I can think of things, it's just a matter of listing them off. I'm not good at it. You experience it yourself all the time. You ask me a question, and I get to remember something, and I get lost on it. I just can't remember it right off.
Exactly, you can't remember. It means you weren't paying attention. You've been in this class for like 5 times longer than the average person. You should be able to think of something that you learned. She said you couldn't think of a single thing.
It doesn't mean that I'm not paying attention.
If you can't think of something you learned, it absolutely means you were not paying attention.
It doesn't mean that I don't weren't paying attention.
Well, then what did you learn? You'd have to know something you learned. She even said she wasn't asking for anything specific, like to memorize like specific tools you learned. She just wanted you to name something at all that you learned.
Well, you got something. Come on. Lorne.
Just hear the dial-up noise.
Yeah.
I'm waiting. I know you're waiting for me to say something.
It's not funny, Lorne. I don't know why you're laughing. It's
How's
not
this
funny
not
to me.
funny?
Yeah, fucking right. It's not funny. It's not funny to me either. It sucks for me because my memory goes blank.
Sucks for me because I'm a pedophile.
And why are you laughing?
Come on. You got this, Lorne.
Because I can't believe that my mind goes blank constantly. Like
There's got to be one acronym you learned. Like something.
Oh, I'm sure it's loaded with acronyms.
It's
he
gotta
doesn't,
be.
and he doesn't know any of them. At this point, Lorne should be like the fucking annoying kid in the front row who knows all the things before the teacher's going to say it because he's seen these lessons all before.
Yeah, he should be able to open up his own pedophile school.
Or I think he can offer tutoring services on the side. Yeah. He's going to help you pass it. The big week 7 test that most people fail, but if you pass it, the class gets pizza. Lorne could be that guy. $20 an hour. He's going to guarantee you get through rape class on the first try.
Yeah, he's like the Mike Manzi of pedophiles.
I don't know who that. Oh, Mike Manzi. Okay, yeah. I thought that was like a hockey guy. That sounds like a hockey.
It was actually
name.
A great joke. It was one of the cards you gave me. I thought that was a good one.
You're reading them all out of order. You really should.
It's like, I can't believe it fucking happens again.
Oh, I do, guys, real quick. We have another donation from Carpenter who says, hey. And Carpenter, I say hey to you, but I want to ask you a question. First of all, thank you for the donation. But a lot of you have been saying that you're worried about the economy, you're worried about what's happening, and maybe you want to grab a second income. And that's why we're proud to partner here at the Maine Coons with Elvis Class.
I know this looks ridiculous. Make sure to do this in private. And he always had his arm out, kind of like at an L position from his body. And that might have had something
in the L shape, guys.
Buy a bottle.
I picture Sloth wearing this, holding the mic,
and you can get this
sweat inhibitor. Look at these old Elvis.
And what it does is, like I said, it inhibits perspiration in that area.
They all look like they'll break your knees if you owe them a little bit of cash.
Yeah, guys. So if you want to make a little extra money, use code MANCOONS for 15% off at Elvis Class. That's elvisclass.com. See the QR code on the screen.
Hey, man, that's a possible future for me after this whole cat thing.
See the QR code on the screen to claim your 15% off.
No, it's not funny.
There's absolutely nothing about this that I find funny.
There's nothing that I find funny about it.
I'm taking very seriously, Lorne. It's alarming.
I mean, fuck it. It's like I'm dealing with this constantly. There's nothing funny about it to me at all.
Anyway, I love you, Casey.
You're the only one I want.
Yeah. I were attracted to you since I thought you were a kid.
I think it goes blank because you can't think of an excuse that I'll believe that will get you out of it.
No, Casey.
You should fake a heart attack.
It goes blank just because I'm trying to think of specific things, and I can't pinpoint specific things.
I don't want anything specific. I just want a general thing you learned in class.
Just say don't touch kids. It's got to be at least like day one.
Right.
God, see, my mind goes blank again. What the fuck?
Well, you just said you were thinking of something specific and you couldn't think of anything.
I said I was trying to think of specific things.
It shouldn't be that hard. I'm just gonna say it.
Right now, it's like my mind is going 100 miles an hour trying to think
So slow down.
things.
This isn't a race. This isn't like a timed quiz. Take a deep breath and tell me something you learned from class.
It's upsetting to me because it happens to me all fucking time.
Oh.
Yeah. On a very special. The Armstrongs.
Take your time, Lord. I need to practice my Elvis face in private.
I'm holding my arm like an L. Is this right? Dale, is this right? Anyway, can we change the subject?
Learn that kids are very vulnerable.
There we go.
I've always known that they were vulnerable and innocent and precious. And
well, he just said he always knew that, so
he
didn't learn that in class.
I've learned how much.
You learned how much?
How much?
I've learned how precious they are and how much they have to be watched out for.
So, okay, well, why do kids need to be looked out for?
The pedophile.
Why?
Yeah.
Because
why?
The minds aren't fully developed and they're vulnerable to things that they don't know about.
And you said you didn't know that before class?
I knew it, but I didn't know the depth.
He claimed that when he was watching his nieces, that he watched over them like a hawk. He was constantly walking around them. If they went to the park, he would watch from the balcony because he knew that there were dangers and things out there that can get those vulnerable children.
Yeah, didn't he say he wouldn't even like cross the street with them?
Exactly. They had to hold his hand everywhere they went. Yeah. Not the boy, because he's not gay, right. But the girls had to hold his hand. Any cute-faced girl would be forced to hold this man's hand. But he just learned that children are vulnerable and need to be protected during rape class.
I didn't know the depth of how much in danger they could be.
Well, what's the dangers they can be in?
There's some very serious dangers out there.
Mm-hmm.
Some very sick dangers.
So what did you learn about the dangers that a kid could get into?
The show called To Catch a Predator.
Well, I've learned that's the reason I got kicked out of the class.
I love this.
There was one specific one that bothered me a lot because he talked about it like it was nothing.
You're not answering the question. I'm saying, what did you learn about the dangers kids can find themselves in? What are they?
They can be manipulated easily.
How so?
Just by talking to a stranger.
Like?
By thinking that they can trust somebody right off the bat. Just because they're an adult.
I like how he's listening to Dirty Dancing in the background.
If they're an authority figure, being an adult, kids all look at adults as authority figures.
But these are like common sense things.
Yeah.
I'm just confused how you didn't know these before?
No.
You took the class?
I've known them before.
Well, then give me something you learned. Something you didn't know before taking the class.
I've learned the depth of the problem. I've learned.
What are the depths of the problem?
Guys out there with the warped minds.
Well, that's common sense. I'm saying, what's something that you did not know prior to being in class?
See, this is why I was looking for specifics.
Just answer the fucking question.
Well, you see, the problem is his mind always go blank.
That's what it is. Yeah. Whenever they ask him why he wouldn't assault another child, his mind goes blank and he fails a test. Thank you, Mabel, former King of the Ring, former Men on a Mission member. Slothcat, you remember King Mabel? Says that was the best King of the Ring of all time. Lorne is a whole ass problem. Mabel, that is correct. He is. So let's continue. You know what? I want to play a little bit. I want to play Clay's music video again, where he's flexing about his car. Before we move on, guys. Clay, I don't know if you guys know this, but Clay makes music. Clay also has quite a car collection, and he made this video to flex. What was he saying? He was going to flex on him, or whatever. However he put it. I don't know. It's all the urban slang. Here we go. That's pretty nice.
Whoa. Yeah, sounds good. She's got a nice set of tires and the windows roll up. My blue car, goes many miles an hour. Cup holder holds a cup. My blue car has a door that opens with automatic locks. My blue car, and a parking brake for when I park up the block. My blue car, blue. Daddy sure loves you. She's all I have, 'cause I don't have a girl. My blue car.
Don't need one if you got
But
a blue
if
car.
I did, I'd drive her around the world. My blue car. I really wish that I could meet someone. My blue car.
Just stick with it,
But
Clay.
seems
It'll
like
happen.
girls don't think of me in that way. My blue car.
That's true.
My blue car.
Just focus on the car,
Blue
Clay.
car. Blue.
Don't even put the water on the car.
Daddy sure
don't
loves
even
you.
touch it. Thank you, Clay. That was that was beautiful. I like it. And just keep it up, though. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're a lawyer with that blue car eventually, right? Eventually. You just hope.
You would think.
What's something that you did not know prior to being in class?
See, this is why I was looking for specifics.
He's gonna cry.
Well, it's just because you mentioned that you already knew that. And that stuff's pretty common sense. I think you know that it's common sense, and that's why you said it.
You said general.
Yeah, general.
Right, do you have my book right there with you?
No, I don't have your book right here with me.
See, if you were to mention something in there, I'd be able to tell you something.
Well, no, I want you to use your brain. I don't want to give you, like, hints or clues. I want you to tell me what you learned.
They should have made a multiple choice.
Something you didn't already know. Because everyone knows you shouldn't take advantage of kids. Everyone knows kids are vulnerable. You knew kids could be manipulated. That's why you went after kids when you were committing the crime. You already knew that.
I get a specific little word that I'm looking for. And then, shit's an easy fucking word.
It's probably the N word. Just yell at Lorne. Go ahead. It's fine.
All right, I can't remember the word. Specific word. But it's a
type of cat.
I
just can't.
Within yourself that damn, what's that fucking word?
Pride?
They tell you when
Dignity.
When the fuck is that goddamn word?
Turn the TV off. I bet you'll think better.
For a sign within yourself that tells you that something is off or
indigestion.
Mm-hmm.
To put yourself at risk. Can't believe I can't remember that fucking word.
Okay, well,
Triggers.
you don't need to know the word, but give me an example.
Triggers.
You learn triggers? And
Okay,
what?
so repeat the whole thing again, because that was confusing.
I thought he was talking like maybe he had The
Look for
Shining.
triggers within yourself.
Yeah, The Shining.
And get away from the triggers.
So
what are the triggers?
The news.
The triggers is if you're attracted to someone that's underage, and you're a weakness, and you have a weakness for something about that underage person, get away from it.
What?
If you're in a situation in being around a minor that's not supposed to be around, get away from it.
So, what are your specific triggers?
Isn't that the same advice he gave Winnie about the blacks in jail? Stay right away, or whatever the fuck he said.
It's like he grabbed the pamphlet from the drive-through Safari, and he's like, "Oh, okay. If you get too close, just get away from him.
Just keep right away from him."
Oh, that's about the lemus. Never mind.
My trigger is being bitten by a zebra, so I just stay right away from him. It really helps. That, and then the blacks in jail. Stay away from them.
If you, my specific triggers,
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have any triggers anymore.
Except for that girl on the news.
What were they?
Saying no. Not being able to say the word no to people.
Fucking moron.
That's what got me in
You couldn't say no to
the
you.
whole mess to begin with. It took
That's
me a long
not a
time to
trigger.
set up.
See, Lauren, this is why you're still in
It's not
class.
a trigger. The trigger is alcohol. Alcohol is not. I start drinking too much, get drunk.
Wait. If he starts drinking too much, he gets drunk and wants to have sex with a child?
I mean, if I had to fill out the blank right now, I think that's probably what I would write.
And that's where he should have went with it. Instead of whatever the fuck he's about to say. My trigger's alcohol. Mitch Meeting said, I came 30 minutes late, been here 45 minutes. Where in the red hot fuck is Slothcat?
Him, I'm here. I'm present. I'm trying to use my left hand now.
Well, all right. Why don't we save the masturbation for after the stream? This is you know what I'm saying? No need to start working that in today.
Too often.
Well, so what are triggers that made you attracted to minors?
Their faces, their hair.
It all boils down to not being able to say no.
Oh my god.
That's what my triggers were.
But she didn't ask you anything.
Well, what were the triggers that made you sexually attracted to minors?
I'm trying to explain this to you. If you listen to me.
In a way you'll understand.
Oh, I'm listening.
By me not being able to say no, it made me vulnerable to all the adults around me that were using me.
Well, okay, let me...
All right, Lord, go ahead and sit back down in your seat.
We'll try again next year, bud.
Like the answer, it just sounds dumber the more he says it. His trigger was it wasn't like this little girl showed up at his house and she was begging for a parental figure, and then she Lolita'd all over him. Like he was instantly in getting sexual with this child. There was no point of him had to say no to anyone but Lorne. Lorne, stop doing this to yourself. Lorne, you're gonna ruin your fucking life. That's it. I'm sorry for yelling at you.
Phrase it, because I don't think you're understanding. I'm saying, like, when you saw, let's just use Kayla, for example. When you saw her, what was the trigger that made you approach her?
Somebody that wanted to give attention to me and didn't ask anything in return.
No, but that was after. I'm saying, what made you approach her? Because you didn't know she wasn't going to ask you for anything. I'm saying, what triggered you to reach out to her and approach her? What triggered that reaction from you?
Okay, this is going to be tough because
I'm making it up.
it's not going to be the answer that you're expecting. When I first started talking to her, I wanted to look out for her. And then it just turned around. And to this day, I still try to figure that out. So that's hard for me to answer. Because I don't really know myself.
Is it just because you don't want to admit the real answer?
No, because I wasn't myself at the time.
Yeah, I mean, because you said you're a little cutie. That was like the first sentence. So what triggered you to say that? Because at that point,
I saw a picture. I looked at a picture because I'd always popped up the profiles to make sure they weren't guys that I was talking to.
Yeah, but it was a kid though, and you said she was attractive. So the trigger then is the picture.
Yes.
Okay, she was cute, so apparently her being cute was a trigger for me to say hello to her.
Oh my God.
And she was 13, so that's where I figured I'd talk to her and look out for her, and then I got turned around.
But the trigger was your attraction to her picture.
Yeah, maybe because I thought she was cute. So that must have been my trigger.
So it wasn't not being able to say
Well,
no.
why weren't you talking to 13-year-old boys?
You know, Casey.
I'm not bi, I'm not gay.
Because I never talked to any guys on the internet. Any males, period.
Well, they need someone to look out for them too. So why not?
That's true.
So when you saw her picture, and when you're saying you thought she was cute, what do you mean by that?
And I thought she was cute.
Like you found her sexually attractive?
Like I thought she was cute.
Cute?
Like sexually attractive?
Casey, I told you I'm going to be honest with you. I wasn't thinking sexually attractive. I just thought cute.
Like cute, like in a little girl way?
Yeah.
Well, that makes it even
sound good.
How many times you ask me the same question on that? You're going to get the same answer.
Well, then why did it turn sexual? Within an hour.
That is what I don't understand why I did that.
Well, you just don't want to admit why you did it.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't want to admit why I did it. No, I don't want to admit why I did it because it was.
Well, then just admit it to me more.
It was terrible, Casey.
I know, but this is part of me needing to, what I need to figure out, Lorne. This is what I'm saying. You said you wouldn't lie to me anymore.
Sing to her, Lorne.
Yes, I had sexual thoughts about her when I was talking to her. That's obvious. It's in the writing. Did I ever intend to really go to the house? No, I didn't.
Well, I knew it was obvious, Lorne. I was wondering why you weren't going to just admit it.
I don't even like thinking about it. I've spent years having to think about it.
And do you think that's not a crime to do what you did? Like showing her your dick every day and stuff like that?
I think it's not a what?
Well, I'm saying, why did you show your dick to her every day?
I don't know. Other than being stupid.
You do know, Lorne.
Other than being sexual. I was being sexual. With someone I should not have been being sexual with. because I was attracted to her, Casey, at the time. These are not answers that are very easy for me to answer, or questions for me to answer very easily.
But you need to answer them in order to learn, Lorne.
I've spent so many years thinking about this stuff.
But avoiding answering the questions, you're not honest with yourself.
People seem to think that this is fun shit to think about.
No one thinks it's fun shit, but these are answers that everyone already knows the answer to. Everybody knows this. Your counselor, probation, the psych evaluator, they know these answers, and you still did not give them these answers.
I've admitted to the stuff that I've done wrong, even in that chat log. I still get asked these questions. It's not just other people asking me these questions. It's me asking me these questions every fucking day.
Yeah, but you see when you lied to me earlier when you said you were just trying to protect her? That's a lie, Lorne.
That's not a lie from the beginning, DC. I was going to protect her from the beginning. That's what I wanted to do at the beginning.
Then what happened?
No, you didn't.
It turned around.
It turned around within 5 seconds of talking to her then.
I know it turned around fast. I'm not stupid to it. I know it turned around fast.
If you were just trying to protect her, you wouldn't have commented on her look.
That could be true.
So
It is true.
I'm wondering if, is Lorne thinking when Casey is having, there's like a little jealousy here when she's having this conversation with him on top of it?
Well, yeah, because he's thinking about other girls.
Well, also, he's telling all this to the person who was the decoy at the Sting house. Like, she was really involved with the show, so he's not really going to be able to pull the wool over her eyes about why he was there or anything leading up to it. But I wouldn't think that he would want to entertain this conversation unless he's also thinking, well, there's a little tinge of jealousy here. Why are you talking to these other girls? Why would you even do that? I don't know.
I think he hits the point that he did with Tiffany too, where he's just like, I'm just gonna be the pity party now and agree with everything and sound sad so we can get past this.
And then so that Tiffany can just destroy his world.
Yeah.
One brick at a time. Yeah. Trust me.
She's a cruel, cruel woman.
You want to live out of a Toyota RAV4, then by all means, go down that route and then live out of your Toyota RAV4 until you get back on your feet. Homemade Hair Gel said, I got work at 5 a.m. Keep up the Lord's work. Piss and West, you're amazing. P.S. Where in the fuck is that pathetic piece of shit Slothcat? I edited a little bit, Slothcat, for clarity. But can you just say something to Homemade Hair? I'm sure Homemade Hair Gel will be listening to this tomorrow as part of Replay Crew. That's why you go ahead and say a little something to him.
Well, first of all, Slothcat doesn't exist anymore. I'm Mr. Mancoon. And just because I'm Mr. Mancoon does not mean I'm going to let you all sit here and deface the name of Tiffany like that in my presence, okay? None of that was true what they said about her.
Thinking of the holidays, think bang bang. That's hot. Think boom boom. We have a huge selection of 500 grams to light up your sky. That's hot.
Hot? Buy one, get 3 free. Now that's hot.
Come see the Bang Bang Lady on 431 South, just 8 miles south of the 280 bypass.
How cool, how hot. Come see Boom Boom for your fireworks at Fireworks Outlet. That's hot.
And I already know what you're thinking. That must be Mrs. Mancoon, and that's racist. That is, if you watch, no, and I want you to know, if you watched that and you thought that lady with no face, if you thought that faceless lady is Mrs. Mancoon, there is something wrong with you. And I don't want you need to leave.
Maybe it's in her. Maybe it's in her, something inside me that doesn't want to admit that.
And if you wanted to protect kids, you would have been giving that same warning to everyone, every child, boy or girl.
He's going back to thinking about that. When I was sitting at the computer, I was just going through names, through female names, and I pull up the profiles. I wasn't looking for anyone young. And it wasn't my
It's still
intention
kind of
to do anything.
predatory, though.
Yeah.
My first thought was, when I saw her name, was I click on her picture, and see how old she is, see what she looks like.
She
Well,
looked like a child.
you had already done it with Molly and Melissa, so
Oof.
how do you explain that?
With Molly and Melissa, those both just turned out friends. I didn't even know what either one of them looked like.
You saw her nude on cam.
That's all they were. Just starting out was just friends. Just somebody for them to talk to and somebody for me to talk to.
So each
I
time,
understand you have a history of this
okay.
behavior.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how it started.
So Lorne is just describing grooming. We started out as friends, and then it became something sexual later.
Right. Well, he prefers to call it the Lorne method.
The Lorne, yeah, the L lure. oh, really? So he's describing grooming. And so when you're asking Lorne, what did he learn in class? What he should have said was, what I learned was that the behaviors that I exhibited earlier were grooming tactics and behavior. And that's why children are so precious and vulnerable, because of groomers like me. But instead he said, I learned that children are precious. I learned that children are the future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Bitch, is that a Whitney Houston song? Are you singing a Whitney Houston song?
You talked about being boyfriend, girlfriend with those two kids.
Yeah, I know I did.
Yeah, just those three.
So what I'm saying to you, Lorne, and basically the entire purpose of this call was to tell you that I don't know if I can take this further.
Ooh.
If you can't prove to me that you're not attracted to children, if that's too serious of a thing for me.
Take your dick out, Lorne.
Casey, I'm not attracted to children.
I know you say that, but I'm just being honest with you. That's something to me that I can't look past, and you need to figure out a way to show me, for probation to show me, or another psych evaluation, because this isn't something I'm taking lightly at all. I need something from you.
Lightly. I'm happy that you're not taking it lightly. So if you took it lightly, I wouldn't think you'd be serious with me.
If you didn't take my pedophilia serious.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't. Well, I don't want any talks of relationship or you calling me baby or visiting or anything. You need to show me that you're not attracted to kids.
Boner check. Do it, Lorne.
I can't look past that, unfortunately. That's too much for me.
She should hook up some sensors, wires, and a battery to his penis. Hold on, hear me out. And then turn on 3 episodes of her choice of Little House on the Prairie. And if his penis doesn't move at all during the entire 3 times, she'll just tell him she chose the wrong 3 episodes. She didn't pick the horny ones.
Well, all the lights in Cornville are flickering.
No, it's a Nellie Olson episode. Turn it off. Turn it off. The grid.
Get another polygraph. You need to
Ernest goes to
get a
jail.
psych evaluation. something that explains why you failed those questions, and something that explains why the psych evaluation papers have you saying those things about the fantasies. I need some sort of explanation.
Don't do it, Lorne. It's a trap.
And I wish I could just take your word for it. But unfortunately, when you've lied to me as many times as you've had in the past, I can't tell when you're telling the truth or not, and that's your own. You caused that.
The reason I've lied to you so many times in the past is because I really didn't know if you were even you.
Oh my God.
Okay, well, I don't want to hear any excuses for why you lied.
Well, no, that's a good one. Hold on.
Casey, it's kind of important for you to hear it.
Well, I know.
You know how many times I've been catfished?
Yeah, I know.
So I put up a defensive shield around me about what I do and what I tell people.
Okay, well, that's not important to me. What matters is that you lied about things that you didn't even have to lie about. Just for example, the other day when you borrowed money from your mother, that was something that did not need to be a lie. You wrote it out for so long until you finally admitted it, and it's stuff like that. You don't just lie about big things. You lie about even little things.
Because I've had to, Casey.
Okay, well, don't get mad at me. That's what I'm saying. That's why I can't trust you.
But you look at the catfish and what they did. Anything I would tell them, they would put on the internet.
Okay, well, what I'm telling you is you've lied to me.
With what you did, you wouldn't be upfront with me and you wouldn't tell me certain things. You wouldn't show me certain things.
He is
had my reasons for
obviously in a position to be trying to turn it around on her right now. What is he doing?
It's like
it's her fault. Of course he wasn't honest with her because he, what, Casey, let's talk about how I can't really believe you. You want to talk about me wanting to fuck 9-year-olds? Let's talk about how I don't completely trust your motives.
It's like watching Animal Planet and see him going from defense to attack real quick.
But then,
no
immediately getting killed.
Well, like a bird swoops in out of nowhere and just...
But not today.
lying. You weren't being quite honest with me either.
Okay, well,
That's what all them did.
Okay, well, it's not my fault that you lied to me. And the point I'm making is, regardless of the reason why you lied, you still lied. This paperwork says they know that you've lied to them before. So it's not just the people who put you on the internet, it's to your providers as well. And that's why I'm saying I can't just take your word for it. I need your counselor and your probation officer, someone who
Guys, we got one more after this, and then we're gonna be wrapping it up. Don't forget Jesse's World on Saturday. I think we might even have the man who took Jesse to court today might be coming on to tell the wild fucking story of what happened in court, how Jesse behaved. And then I had something. Oh, Dr. Stepdad donated and said he wants to know, Slothcat, don't answer this question, but does Slothcat ever get tombstone insurance? And I think that's referring to you getting tombstoned into your sloth-like state by Carl Weathering, because he's bigger than you, he's stronger than you, he's faster than you, he's smarter than you, more success, all those different things. And he's basically your Squilliam Fancy Pants, whatever the fuck his name is. Oh, hello, Sloth.
He could be all of those things. He can be all those things, but he's also a piece of shit. Okay.
What's that? Another duel?
Oh my God, he's hot.
Watch this, everyone. It's called a tombstone.
responsible for monitoring you. One of them needs to have something that says that you're not a danger to children or attracted to children. Those are my requirements for taking this to the next level, Lorne.
Can I appeal this?
And I think you understand that because that's a big deal.
I understand it, and I'm not unhappy that you're looking for something like that. I'm happy about it. It's just upsetting that I feel like we're going backwards.
Oh no, not backwards, guys. We do have one more call, but before we get to that, I do have a quick news segment. It's called 2 minutes of Jesse reading wolf porn. I don't know how long this is. I don't know how long this is going to be a segment, but this is from one of Jesse's streams prior to the Chris Hansen interview. Just watch it with me. It's a minute and 54 seconds, and then we're going to get to our next call.
Break now?
No, don't take a bathroom break because she's going to talk about wolf porn. And just so you know, just a little background story. I did have her read this to what she thought was Chris Hansen. During our first interview, I said, Chris wants to make sure it's not plagiarized. Can you read some of it? And she had it. She had it on her, like it was just in her hand. She carried it around. So let's do it.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming on my face. Okay, so let's start reading the stories over again. And I'm going to delete that last line. Okay, this one is the big bad wolf.
Oh, nice.
This isn't a fairy tale or story you would want to read to your kids during bedtime. It is not a story you have heard, but it may sound familiar. Forget your classic bedtime stories. This is about sexual desires, lust, and love. There once was a wolf the Sasquatchian villagers called Big Bad, not because he was tall and malicious in some ways, but because he had a big cock and the ladies loved it. Big Bad is a Kickstarter dreamer. He always set his mind to something and accomplished it, whether it is learning a new hobby or building something like a villager's home or a sex-full church. He did it all. This time he was trying out porn. It was a do the oh my god, his cock is so big face. The producer instructed. Big Bad took out his dick and Little Red says, "How am I supposed to fit that inside of me? I could barely fit a finger." That's when he started rubbing his cock on her pussy, making her wetter. He put it inside of her by force, since it was so tight that it couldn't fit in so easily. She let out a moan, and Big Bad pulls her closer to the edge of the couch, having complete control of her. He takes out his dick and slaps her in the face with it. She says, "Come on my face. It's been a while since I had a facial." He puts himself back inside her tight, wet, warm, desirable pussy.
All right, Jesse, thank you very much. And of course, none of those streams are age restricted.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So just to be clear, smooth moderator banned in Russia.
But wolf porn is fine. And later, there's actually a call that's named Jesse as a wolf fucker because she swears that the thing in that story, she's like, it's not a wolf. I said, you say he's a wolf. His name is Big Bad Wolf, and he has a big wolf dick. You're a wolf fucker. Just admit it. Don't lie to me. You're a wolf fucker. All right, now we're continuing.
Hello.
I just got your text. What the fuck's the matter with you?
After that.
Fucking pissed off. You barely fucking talked to me at all, Casey, today. And that fucking piece of shit, he keeps putting shit in your goddamn head. And you can't tell me that he's not, because you already told me that he is.
You don't even know if I talked to him today, dumbass.
Did you? I guarantee you did.
Oh, you can guarantee it? Well, I did it.
Well, that's a fucking surprise. Usually you can't go a day without talking to him and asking for his advice and his opinion on everything. Usually you're out on Friday night with him so he can have his free little getaway weekend with you.
Free little getaway weekend, huh?
He's mad.
Oh, yeah, for him. Free for him. Stays at your fucking house all weekend. Gets his fucking face in your ear and tells you all kinds of shit.
Like the yin-yang twins.
You seem to stick up for the fucking cocksucker all the goddamn time. You certainly stand by him.
Well, don't call him a cocksucker.
No, he's a cocksucker.
You're a cocksucker.
Ooh.
No, I'm not.
Nice.
Out of the two of you, you're the only one who's had a man.
Listen to you. Listen to you, Casey.
You're the only one who's
standing up for him again.
dildo.
Standing up for him again.
Which one of you two has a picture online licking a dildo?
Oh, that's a good question.
Who
gives
there you go.
There you go.
Stand up for him some more, Casey.
Well, you're the one calling him.
That is an irrefutable fact. It's not standing up for him if it's a fact.
God
Have you seen
forbid
Alex
anybody
Jones's
say
new look?
something bad.
Does he have a big black dildo in his mouth?
No.
Then no, I haven't seen it.
I think Winnie would be more interested in him right now, but yeah, I'll leave it at that. Go ahead.
What does that mean?
He has a Hitler mustache now.
Who doesn't? It's 2025, bro.
Well, just be fair. I rocked it first. I was doing it last
Alex
summer.
Jackass Jones,
Yeah, a lot of people used to have that mustache.
the amazing theorist.
Sorry, Sloth. He didn't have a mustache. My bad.
The amazing theorist, Alex Jones, the amazing theorist this Saturday.
Theorist.
That's got the government after him, so he has to stay at Casey's house on the weekends.
Oh my God!
The government can't get him at his house during the week.
Yeah, they're busy on the week.
It's just on the weekends.
Just on the weekend.
They can find him at his house on the weekend, so he's got to hide at Casey's house.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of fucking sense.
Budget cuts.
Why the government
Probably never thought about that.
What?
Huh? So you probably never thought about that, did you? That government can get him at his house during the week?
That's not why he's staying at my house.
That's what you told me. You're protecting your friend.
He's staying at my house so he doesn't drive home drunk. He doesn't like to do that, unlike you.
There you go. Protect him some more.
Yeah, that's what she's doing.
Protect him from what? Are you going to kill him?
From me talking bad about him, Casey.
Not really protecting him.
Get to stick up for him.
Only because you're talking shit about my friend.
Well, look at what your
What do you want me
friend's
to
doing.
say? Yeah, he's a cocksucker.
Look at what your friend's doing, Casey. He's talking shit about me. You sticking up for me to him? No, you're not. Instead, you're doing what he tells you to.
No, I don't.
You do till you change your damn number. I know he's probably told you more shit.
Dude, you have a document that says you fantasize about children. I made the decision myself. I don't want you to have my number.
Yeah, whose advice was that?
Everyone's advice.
Everyone. Well, you pointed out it was
Everyone would
Alex's
tell me not
advice.
to give you my number.
You pointed out it was Alex's advice. So that I would.
Guys, there's a poll in the chat. The call after this one's only 13 minutes. So what I'm thinking, guys, is that we do one more Jesse video, one more call, or we end the stream forever.
Oh, are those the options?
Those are the options.
Right,
and forever, I mean never again.
Yep, I know what I'm voting for.
Yeah, guys, let me know which one you want, and this could be our last show. So thank you very much.
So you, in case I thought it was catfishing you.
I made the choice. I asked him if I did the right thing, and he said yes.
There you
go. What did you ask him for?
What do you mean?
Why would you ask him?
That's actually a good point, Golden.
Because he's my friend and he gives me good advice. Who do you want me to ask?
So you couldn't make the decision without asking him?
I did make the decision, and then I asked him if I did the right thing.
Because you didn't trust me.
Right.
Just like you don't trust me that I'm telling you the truth about this.
Correct.
You need the proof.
You
need the proof, and you
Lorne,
keep backing up. You know that I'm trying to get you the proof. You know that I have not backed up on anything that I have said.
Everyone
you know
wants proof, Lorne. I trust multiple professionals who have no reason to lie.
You know the extent that I'm going to get the proof for you.
Oh, yeah,
So
going to buy Powerball tickets. You're trying very hard. You have the proof right now?
Jesus Christ, Casey, I can't. What do you want me to do? Go to probation and say, you get that right now.
Yeah,
Because
you can
Casey
try
wants
all
it
you can.
right
Yeah,
now.
Yeah, go do that.
Like that.
That's
I
exactly
don't
what
like
I
it,
want you to do.
but God damn it, I
Yeah,
respect
because
it.
Casey wants it right now. It has to happen.
If you want to talk to me all day, then yeah, that's what I need. I'm not interested in talking to someone who fantasizes about little girls. So yeah,
Well,
I need the proof now.
I guess you should have been talking to me then, shouldn't you?
Are you acknowledging that you fantasize about little girls?
No.
I said you should have been talking to me. Because I don't fantasize about them. I don't fantasize about them, Casey.
Ever.
Oh, it sounded like you said I shouldn't be talking to you.
I said you should have been talking to me.
I love this.
Oh, it sounded like you said I shouldn't be.
Well, it didn't say I shouldn't.
Oh, I thought you said I shouldn't be.
So far,
I said
27%
you
of
should
people.
have been talking to me.
Oh, okay. I thought you said I shouldn't be.
So far, 27% of you want us to end this show forever.
33% of them are in this chat right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. 26% of people in the chat right now would be happy if this was our last ever show. I just want you to think about that. Okay, that's one in four is like, you know what? I'm good. This is like you're sitting through the last Fast and Furious movie. You're like, okay, I get it. I'm done now. I'm done now, guys. Thank you.
The reboot with a younger cast, I guess.
Yeah.
You keep backing up, Casey.
Bow wow.
Yeah.
When you know damn well I'm telling you the truth.
I don't know damn well you're telling the truth. I trust the professionals who have no reason to lie. Given your previous charge, it makes perfect sense that you would fantasize about children, Lorne. It makes perfect sense to me. I have no reason to suspect that a psychological doctor, a probation officer, and a polygraph test person are the ones lying. You're the one who's lied to me many times. As far as I know, they're not liars. And because you've been charged for pedophilia before, and you're on a sex offender registry, it makes perfect sense that I would need proof for anyone in the world who wants to talk to you. Everyone needs proof that you're not a dangerous person. You have real life underage victims, Lorne.
Unfucking believable.
Yeah.
It really is unfucking believable.
It really is unfucking believable.
It really is unfucking believable.
I've been honest with you about the whole fucking thing. Even told you
I
what
don't
fucking
know
happened.
that, Lorne. You can say that all you want. I don't know that.
Have I changed my story at all?
You're just telling the same
You think
lie.
you'd be able to tell something from that?
No. You actually have changed your story.
You know that I've been pissed off about this before you even noticed anything about it.
Lorne, you've actually changed the story many times. First you said it was Sean, then you said it wasn't Sean. It changes.
Yeah, I know, and that was my fault because I was super pissed off at Sean at the time, and everything was Sean's fault at the time.
Yeah, so you've changed it multiple times already.
Keep fucking saying shit, Casey.
And what? What are you gonna do?
Doesn't matter. I didn't fucking say it anyway. So.
Great. Well, then I hope to see that on the proof.
Oh, you'll see it on the proof, but you're backing up so fucking much. The thing is, you know.
Why
there's gonna be a
wouldn't I?
transfer.
I'm not
Why
going to get
wouldn't you?
closer to a sexual predator.
Well, then you should keep fucking getting closer to me then.
The story about the high school girls has changed multiple times, too.
No, sure it has.
Then the question the polygrapher asked, you changed also.
No, sure it has. Everything fucking changed. I try to fucking be completely honest.
I'm
with
telling
about
you what you've changed about your story.
I try to
It
remember
literally
things. Yeah, I don't know. I don't need to go through it again because I already told you how my memory is.
You said it, not
Sometimes you gotta
me.
think about it. Yeah. But as far as that, I've been pissed off about that since the first time I read it.
Because now it's a photo of your nephew, but before it was the high school crush. And you lie so much you can't even keep it straight.
I said it was the high school what?
Girls.
The part about seeing the minor naked?
Yeah.
That was my nephew. That's the only one that I've seen naked, a picture of naked.
And
That's
you
the
said
only
the
one.
psych report. You said this. You told me the psych report proved that you were misdiagnosed, and you said it was going to exonerate you.
Yeah. And what did I think? I didn't say he was going to exonerate me. You fucking threw that out on your own.
And yet you were pissed about it at the time you got it, and see through the emails you sent. And you see right now how the story is changing.
No, not on my end, it's not.
Nope.
I didn't say it, Casey. So you can believe what you fucking want, you know. So you keep fucking backing up, and by the time we get the proof, you're going to be backed up so much, I don't know if there's going to be a chance for us anyway, because you just keep backing up.
No, that sounds like a threat to me.
Well, that's the risk
Backing
that
right
we
into
have
Alex
to take,
Jones.
unfortunately, because I'm not going to keep getting close to you if you're a pedophile.
Well, I'm not, so you should keep getting close to me.
Nice.
Well, I'll see that on the proof.
Good response.
Hopefully we get the proof soon.
Poof.
You get Alex in your ear. Tell me you don't, because you already told me you did.
I just love when Alex Jones keeps coming back into the picture. You got Alex Jones in your ear. All right. So, guys, unfortunately for a full 32% of you, we are going to be playing one more Jesse video and then closing out with call 65. And this is a 2-minute video. No, it's not a wolf porn video, guys. For some of you are going to be sad. Some of you are going to be happy. It's not wolf porn. This is Jesse's news story about how the Chris Hansen interview met, how she was trolling me the whole time. So I was the one being trolled, and that she was actually targeting me for being a she was targeting me for being a predator. So this is a good little, a fun little story. And this is yesterday. It was up for 3 minutes before she deleted it.
Listen, this man is in his fucking 40s. I think he's almost 50 now, right?
The accent.
Yeah, what is she from? The Bronx?
Listen. Girl in his fucking house while he has custody of his fucking son, and allowing her to do sex work. I called out that predatory behavior. I called out him, and then he didn't like it. He was sending me sex toys and everything, and and then he
How does that work?
Like me and everything. Oh, that's fucking cute. That's cute. And I think the same thing happened again, where I was trolling someone, and for some reason, they are masochists. They like humiliation, and they started liking me. And then once they found out the truth about me, then they had to twist it and be like, oh, fatal attraction, all this fucking bullshit and fuckery. But the thing is, I fucking trolled you. Yeah. Why is it that the ugliest, weirdest fucking men think I want them? It's a weird phenomenon. It really truly is. In real life, that's not my fucking reality. It's always the actual real men that I'm into, and we have reciprocated relationship, whatever you want to call it. So anyway, this guy, he's a predator. That's why I came, trolling for him, and then he twisted things around, and yeah, I've called out predators, and people don't like it, and that's the fucking thing. And then I get fucking trolled into all oblivion. By the way, I don't know if I'm even speaking correctly. I have not been able to sleep in days. So excuse me if I sound disordered, the way
if her
that
accent's
I'm
coming and
speaking.
going.
I know sometimes people say, oh, I'm just tired. I don't even know. I gotta shut
I'm not disordered. I'm just tired. My accent just comes and goes. It just comes and goes.
She just ended with this thing of Oz. Why does she sound like she's married to Doug Heffernan?
She was trolling me the whole time. The whole time.
Yeah, she was trying to protect us from your bullshit you be doing.
That's why she was begging to live in my closet and told me that if I didn't let her move in and be my bratty sub, that things were going to get messy for me. And then the very next day, she started posting that I was a pedophile. It took one day of that before the Chris Hansen interview got created. She started on August 1. August 2nd, the interview was set up because that shit wasn't going to fly. All right. As promised, call 65.
So I calls him on the phone, I says.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Should have sprayed some hairspray during that.
Had what?
We had it right up to that point.
We had what?
Oh.
We had a lot going on.
You were mad at me about Alex literally right before that. You don't even know what you're saying.
Yeah, so I've been mad about Alex since we're fucking dead.
Yeah, so what did we have exactly?
We were getting closer, Casey.
Yeah, and then you failed. You showed me proof that you failed a polygraph without looking at 9-year-olds. So I backed up.
Yeah, you backed up on something that was missaid.
I don't know that it was missaid.
I do. I'm working my ass off to get you the proof. I can't help it that it takes the amount of time that it's taking them to get it.
What proof?
You notice how fast they reacted after I sent that email or that text message to Ashley.
They didn't react fast at all.
Oh.
They're taking their sweet time with it.
When they got the chance, they called me.
Yeah, so they clearly aren't taking this very seriously.
When they got the chance.
So when they're out in the field and they're checking on the people that they're supposed to be checking on, you think they're going to drop what they have to do right there to call me?
Well, you're the one that said they're making it a priority. I didn't say that.
Well, Ashley's making it a priority. She requested the videos. She has to request them first. They'll send them to her, but she has to request them first.
Okay.
She doesn't have them right there with her. That's why she said as soon as she gets them, she will look at them.
Cool.
I don't even know what he's talking about anymore. I don't think he does either.
I remember everything about that because I told him about it, and he had tried to change my mind around to some way of thinking about it sexually.
Good night, Mabel.
Okay.
And I hadn't said anything different to him than I did to Sean.
Why did you wait until now to get proof if this isn't something new to you? Like when you first got the report, how come you didn't correct it right then and there?
Because I've been screwed over so much, Casey. It's like, what are they going to fucking do? Usually they don't do a damn thing. My lawyer didn't even do anything.
Well, you would think that's a pretty big deal. You want that on your record?
No, I don't want it on my record. I don't want any of this shit on my record. But because of the fucking internet, they fucking do whatever they want.
I don't think that's how it works.
What does it have to do with the internet, you failing a polygraph about looking at kids?
That doesn't have anything to do with it.
Yeah, so why are you mentioning that?
Because those people are always fucking writing it.
Water Buffalo, welcome to baseball, and please see the QR code on screen for an important message from the Minnesota Twins, your next favorite team.
To them. That's why I've had such a hard time the whole fucking time I've been on probation. So people on the internet kept fucking writing into them. That's
well,
why
what's your probation doing about
Maria
that?
acted like she did.
Well, what are the consequences? What have they written and what has probation done?
They put shit on the internet. The probation sees everything on the internet.
Everything.
People put shit on the internet. Probation sees it all.
They're like S.H.I.E.L.D. in that fucking Avengers movie.
I mean, what are they doing about that?
New counselors.
Like, what are the consequences?
They're
for
just
you?
flying over the city. Those hover things. Why do they have to send a pod down to get Lorne in his trailer?
The entire Avengers are knocking at his door.
Maria will see you now.
For what? What people put on the internet?
Yeah.
You notice I don't have the internet? Can't get on the internet?
Well, I thought that was because you failed the question about accessing the internet. You
No,
failed that
that's not the
question
main
multiple times.
They didn't have me on the internet for 5 years
He's saying it like it's a
because
flex.
of the people on the internet.
I thought it was because that you were charged with showing your penis to a child. I thought that's what kept you from going on the internet.
No, because they let me go on the internet before. I could go on the internet with a monitor. They let me go on it. But they
I
see
thought you
all
were
the-
allowed on the internet with a monitor already.
I am, but right now I'm not.
Okay, so you just
Fine.
acknowledged right now that you're allowed on the internet.
For 5 years, I was not allowed on the internet because of what people were putting on the internet. They wouldn't tell me what people were doing. They wouldn't tell me what these catfish were doing. For 5
Well,
years.
you
They
proved
kept
to them
doing
that
it.
you.
Listen, okay? These catfish kept doing that shit and kept getting more new material and putting it on the internet. Probation never told me about any of it, about anything that was being put on there.
But you
I
were
didn't
violating
know they-
probation in those things.
How was I violating probation?
Showing your penis to
talking-
people whose age is going to be verified. You send dick pics every day. Drinking alcohol all the time.
No, I don't think you could say that unless you can prove it.
Yeah, I did. That I did. Can't deny that because I did. I don't anymore, but I did.
You did.
Yeah, because you're not allowed to.
But they let me back on the internet, but they saw me getting on YouTube too much.
So
They
you
didn't
lost.
want me on YouTube too much because they didn't want me seeing that stuff.
And I'm sure before he lost the internet for the second time, he got warnings. So he got warnings and didn't heed those warnings and lost his internet again. He should never be able to get his internet back after that. Right? In this day and age, internet is so important. He finally had access to it. Just, don't do porn stuff. Don't do pervert stuff. And he could have been fine. He could have been learning about businesses.
Starting hundreds
All
of
right,
them.
I'm done. I was talking about all the things that Lorne could have done with the computer, but I can't think of it.
Could have got Rosetta Stone, learned a new language.
He spent this time looking up a pervert the whole time.
He could have. He could have got a printer and a business card program, and the man could have just gone crazy creating different businesses and business cards for businesses that he was never actually going to do. Because that's what he wanted. His hobby is talking about businesses that he's not actually going to start. So, he could have really leaned into that. He could be making all these amazing. What if his love for business cards turned into a business card business for Lorne? What if that's what it was?
You make one better than Paul Allen's?
You call it pedo prints. And you're going to save money because he's a pedophile. Hi, I'm a pedophile, so I charge less. What if that was your hook? That's it. Why do I charge less? Because I'm a pedophile.
Pedo prints and pallets actually does kind of roll off the tongue.
Other guys are going to charge you up to 20% upsell. Not me, because I'm Lorne Armstrong and I'm a pedophile. I guarantee the lowest price in town because I need the business. If you find a lower price, he's also a pedophile. Bro, tell me if you said something like that. Because then if anyone gave him a lower price, you're just going to assume.
They have to prove they not.
Boner check.
Okay, so then it's your fault, not the people on the internet. That's your fault. You were spending too much time on the internet.
It's my fault that people are putting stuff on the internet about me.
Yes.
No, it's your fault for going on there too much that probation had to take away your access.
Yeah, because I wanted to try to get rid of shit.
Okay.
Yeah, so you were going on
I
YouTube
reported
too much and they
Xavier's
told you to stop. And you wouldn't listen to them.
I reported Xavier's channel. Xavier found out about it.
All right.
Xavier said shit to me about it. Don't don't like what I was put on the internet about you, huh?
Okay.
He's a fucking idiot.
Well, you're the fucking idiot for keep talking to Catfish. You're the reason there's so much material about you on the internet. Is because you can't stop talking to catfishes.
But you get mad at probation because, and you got mad at me before because of not knowing whether or not you were a catfish. But you understand why they're doing this stuff.
You lost me.
You got mad at me before because of the way that I acted, how skeptical I was. And you get mad about probation. Oh, fucking probation. I don't care what fucking probation says. That's what you said. But you understand why they're so skeptical about people on the internet. You understand why they're skeptical about the catfish, but you don't understand why they're skeptical about you.
Why aren't you
You're not a
skeptical
catfish,
about the catfish?
They don't know. But you get mad at them, and you got mad at me before.
I wasn't mad about it. I was telling you, don't talk to me if you don't think I'm real.
You know what, Ramona's diaper, you were here being fine. I don't want to have to call people out, but this is a fucked up comment. Maybe AI could reassemble the ashes. I don't even know who we're talking about, but I just want to imagine it's Tony. And it's like creating Jarvis or some shit.
It's RoboCop. It's Tony's head, but a robotic body. And he still has his heart.
And it's all assembled ashes that are just like constantly moving around because of the nanotechnology or whatever. Ashes to ash. Holy no, Ramona's diaper leave.
Just pounding on the door. I'm back for your pressure washer, Lorne.
And the Kirby. Fuck your mother.
You have 30 seconds to comply.
I told you to walk if you think I'm a catfish. I wasn't mad at them for thinking I was a catfish. I don't give a shit. I was saying if you think I am, then get the fuck away from me.
I didn't walk, did I? Because I believed in you.
Okay.
I obviously had every right not to believe in you because I believed in a lot of other people before, and that's all they ever wound up being was catfish. But I still believed in you.
Cool.
Cool. That's rad.
I asked you to believe in me a little bit, and you don't want to do it.
Well, because this is a very big deal, Lorne.
Yeah, it is, Casey. And it's a big deal that I'm not lying to you about. I'm trying to do everything I can to get you the proof. And I'm not backing away from my answer of what I gave you. That I didn't say that. That was the polygrapher that said that. I told you before that I wasn't going to lie to you anymore, and I'm not.
Yeah, you keep saying that, and I keep having to tell you I don't believe you, and your word to me means absolutely nothing.
I've even backed up on things after I've said them to make sure that I would try to get it correctly to you.
What? She doesn't sound impressed at all.
I don't even know what that means.
It means I told you something that I thought was one way before, and then I realized it wasn't that way, so I backed up so I could get the correct information to you.
And that kind of sounds like a lie.
No.
And it's not just about
sounds
the
like I remember
9-year-old.
things wrong. It sounds like I remember things wrong. I'm not talking about the 9-year-old. I'm talking about other things that I've told you to make sure that I got what I was thinking in my head, what I was remembering the right way. Because I thought I was remembering one way and remembered different things about it. So I had to think about it more in order to get the right information to you.
What does he say?
Okay, well, thanks. That was a whole lot of nothing. I wasn't just talking about the 9-year-old. I'm also talking about.
Sometimes I'll be telling you a story and I'll realize I'm lying to you, and I'll stop myself and tell you the truth. That's how much I love you, girl. Like I'm about to lie to your ass, then I'll be like, nah, dude, tell her the truth. 'Cause I love you, bitch.
About the thing that says that you fantasize about 10 to 14-year-old girls. There's multiple things on there that need to be proved. You didn't say it.
You asked about the 9-year-old girl, Casey. I told you about the other ones. I'm not gonna keep trying to fucking remember this shit from years ago.
I'm not asking you to remember it because I don't believe your answers. I need the proof from them. So it's not on you to remember it. You can try to remember it all you want. Until I see the proof, I don't give a shit what you have to say about it.
I'm trying my ass off to get to the proof. And
Okay.
You know that.
You can tell. You can see the hard work.
If I wasn't trying my ass off to get to the proof, then I could understand that you'd think I was lying. But the steps that I'm going through to try to get to the proof, I would think you'd know that something must be being told true.
What? What? Why? Why would that?
Why did you say that?
Because you're trying to get the proof. I should just trust you.
If I was lying, why would I go through this to this extent?
She has she has 5 pieces of paper that say you were lying, Lorne.
You know, we have, before we finish the last minute of this call, guys, we got to pay bills. We do have a new sponsor, and it is, I think, a church. I don't know.
Hey, Brad. Thought I saw you come in here.
Yeah, I need a couple more sources for that paper I'm doing in history class. Kevin, what are you doing in the library? I thought you were allergic to books.
I don't come here for the books, man. I come here for the chicks.
Hell
See that
yeah.
blonde working the front desk? Ooh, she's so hot, I'm surprised she hasn't set up a sprinkler system by now.
I should have known.
Anyways, I came by to invite you to my place later tonight. My parents are gone for the weekend,
thank you.
and I got the place all to myself. Weston and Zook are coming over, and Zook, he's bringing some of those new videos. And you know what kind of videos he specializes in. He says these are hotter than the ones we saw last month.
Oh, no.
And one even has that platinum gal you like so very much. Oh, yeah. You gotta check out this website. Babes on this are unreal.
Oh, no.
Anyway.
It's probably Wolfmore.
I gotta go pick up some munchies and special buzz juice, if you catch my drift. Right after I pay my respects to the front desk.
That was the American Pie prequel.
Aren't librarians like stereotypically kind of elderly ladies?
Working at you see, you're just assuming she's a librarian. That's how small-minded you are. For all you know, she's the marketing manager for the library, and she's in charge of getting them out in front of the public. Please don't be small-minded on a show with a man named Mr. Man. Right, this is highbrow shit. Maybe this isn't for you. Now, let's come over to my friend's house. We're all going to watch porn together.
I'm not convinced that me and Sloth didn't just do that right now. What the hell was that?
All I need to do is splice in them going to the website, and it's Jesse reading wolf porn.
You should do that, though.
Well, first I need some buzz juice.
What?
If I was lying, why would I go through such an extent to get the proof that I was telling the truth?
Because you're bullshitting?
Okay.
You tried to spin Julie's email as proof, and that wasn't proof.
Yeah, I was hoping it would be enough proof because she remembered it.
Big bad.
You remembered having a conversation where you were mad.
Yeah, about that specific topic.
Yeah, that wasn't even what I was asking about. I wasn't asking if Sean said something.
I know, but that's what I was thinking that Sean was the one that said it.
Yeah, so she has proof that you were mad at Sean for lying, and then you found out he wasn't even lying because
but
he
she
didn't
knew why.
actually say it.
She knew why I was mad.
Well,
She
now
was there.
Sean didn't even say it, so it has nothing to do with it. So great proof.
I know. But she knew the reason why. She couldn't remember the specifics of it. She knew the reason why I was mad.
Wow. What a way to end. I think we might pick up from there next time, or we might do a different call. We might do like a call. I don't know. We're gonna do something. I don't know when I'm gonna be. Oh no, I'll be back Saturday. I'll be back Saturday with that Jesse's World. No wolf porn on this episode, but we do have a big 2025 update with some legal proceedings that took place today. What about you, Pissants? What do you have going on next?
If we can pull Clay away from his blue car, maybe we'll do like a Wee Boys or something.
Yeah, probably
Yeah,
not. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
He wouldn't even put the water on it. He babies that thing. Slothcat, I know you're not doing anything because you got bit. I'm sorry, Mr. Mancoon got bit by a cat. Quote unquote cat. so there won't be
Would
any.
it be like a cool cat? Is that what you meant?
Would it be with his Van Halen guitar?
Listen, wasn't nothing cool about this cat. I'll tell you that much.
All right. That's it. So we're gonna close out with a Jessie song about her being a wolf fucker that was animated by Slothcat. This was actually one of the first things. So when Slothcat and I started working together, no one knew he was a black dude. He put himself in a cartoon. I was like, "Who is that dude?" He said, "That's me." And I said, "But that's a black person. Black people don't animate." And you know what? Black people don't animate because Slothcat doesn't do shit.
Hey, I'm doing. I'm gonna spend this time since I'm incapacitated right now.
Mm-hmm.
And
don't lie. Don't you fucking dare lie. Don't you lie to these people.
Hey, I'm gonna put a workshop. Okay.
Oh my God.
Mr. Mancoon's show, a workshop, the Mr. Mancoon show.
I don't know if you're gonna get who you want to sign up for that. Yeah.
Hey man, it's like it'll be like Barney, but for grown-ups.
Mr. Mancoon.
Mr. Mancoon.
All right. Well, let's see how that goes.
Really looking forward to that. Are you gonna have merch? Can I get a shirt?
Yeah, please, I would love to. You know what? Please get a shirt. This is Mr. Mancoon. All right, seriously, it's time to end. It's time to end the show. No one wants to talk about Clay's car, Mr. Mancoon. All right, thank you, everyone.
She gets no pity cause she is a liar. Steam from her mom's house, lungs are on fire. Do, 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 do. Nobody wants her, men run and hide. But with them boobies, cleavage wider divide. Do, 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 do. Her vibe can't be found. She's got a 9 o'clock curfew too. Mouth makes dumb sounds. She can't draw a crowd, but she's horny for straddle that ball. I hope that she falls. She's just a fox and will dox you. Mouth is agape. I need some duct tape.